Hi there. I think what I'm feeling as I press the record button is melancholy. I'm missing being in your company, gathered around that table in the Mac lab. But this is what we're called to right now. I think that for much of our Moodle module today, I'd like to simply podcast to you. That's a medium I feel more comfortable in. But I could hardly start a video production course without a little bit of video. So my plan for this module, and this is all experimental, it's all rather provisional, I'm going to try different things, but is to conduct a bit of a flash lecture, a fragmented flash lecture with you. You may hear in the background, because you are astute technicians, you may hear my daughter Emma practicing piano, my son Winston listening to a lecture from one of his teachers, and perhaps some rumblings in the room next door. That might be the dog Chaucer chasing a tennis ball or something. So, you've read the chapter, Bowen chapter 7, well, just part A, up to page 229. You notice that Bowen returns to the metaphor of the grammar of the shot, which is a brilliant move on his part, frankly. It was a very smart textbook move to choose an image like the grammar of the shot. Maybe I'm just saying that because I'm a rhetorician and I like to think about the way that messages get structured and the way that they get organized and arranged and positioned. But it also compels us to think about language. And in this chapter, Bowen moves us into languaged reflection, thinking about communication, which is at the heart of our program at Trinity, of course. Communication is not just important because our major is called a communication arts major or a health communication major, but also because communication compels us to think about relationship. It compels us to think about community. Communication is impossible without some notion of relationship. You're going to have to pardon me here, but that evokes immediately the thought that at the heart of reality is the triune life. God the Father, God the Son, God the Spirit, in this perpetual and gorgeous dance of community and relation. There's nothing about that relationship that's necessary, that's just gotta be. You know, you and I do a lot of things because we just gotta. But God does things out of an overflow of love. It is all gift. And so when I say that reflecting on film and video production as communication, that's really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way that the study of video production takes us into the gifting heart of God. Well, that might sound like it's 30,000 feet up, but let's move into the conversations of this very fragmented and scattered chapter. Bowen seems to have come to the end of his book and said, oh yeah, there's a bunch of other things I want to talk about, and I'm just gonna put them in a list here. So he starts with storyboards, which is appropriate for us because you're about to design a storyboard for your final project in this class. They're like highly image-dense outlines, like you used to do in grammar school. You're invited also in this section to think about overheads. You're not required to for the assignment in this class, but it might be worth your time to think about a bird's eye view. And again, that takes us to the role of communication in this whole process, because although the storyboard is helpful for you and maybe for your talent, the bird's eye overhead drawings are really helpful for your technicians. So what I'd like to invite you now is to do just a little bit of research into modes of digital storyboarding. And I'd like to ask you to look for two animatics softwares online. If you want to challenge yourself, maybe you want to find one that's free and one that would, charge you a subscription. See you in just a bit.